टाइम पे शायद हम सभी ने किसी ना किसी दोस्ती वाले गाने पे दोस्तों के साथ इमोशनल मोमेंट स्पेंड किया है. After all, friendships can sometimes be strong than even familial ties. But kabhi-kabhi, friends hurt in silence because they might feel they do not want to be a burden on us. I read this line the other day. It is unfair that you share your joy but hid your sorrow. And that really hit me. I and a lot of people I've met over the course of the last few years have shared how they have not had frank conversations about the mental health conditions they struggled with friends. That led me to ask myself, are we also to blame? कि हम उन्हें वो safe space नहीं provide कर पा रहे जहाँ वो खुल के बात नहीं कर पा रहे. Actually, it is a lot of things. इस पूरे situation में social media भी एक बड़ा role play करता है. We don't even know when our friends are going through trauma because our access to their world, especially in a post-COVID world, is through social media. We see the Instagram posts of our friends and we think they are okay. We see how they are keeping it together. But we fail to ask what it takes for them to keep it together. There's a term called high functioning depression. In this, people usually perform well in daily activities, as opposed to our usual idea of depression causing inability to complete tasks. Such a person clearly looks put together, but the reality is very different. The golden rule remains: do not judge or believe everything that social media shows. It's like questions like, how has been your mood lately? Are you worried about anything? Are crucial. How can you be a friend, a good friend to someone who is struggling? Validate what they are saying. People want to feel heard, especially when they are struggling with difficult emotions or experiences that might make them feel very alone. आपको pretend नहीं करना कि आपको भी वही feel होता है जो उन्हें हो रहा है. Just listening in a non-judgmental manner and saying, that sounds hard, can help. Validation communicates to the other person that their emotions make sense given the context they are in. Even if you have never been in that particular situation or felt an emotion quite as strongly, validating your friend shows that this is not an overreaction or an underreaction. It is how they feel, and that is perfectly acceptable. Ask how you can help. It shows you care and helps take some of the guesswork away. Be understanding of people's limitations. For example, if your friend is depressed, don't expect him or her to go out with you every time you invite them. But do keep asking and let them know कि आप उनकी कंपनी को वैल्यू करते हैं. Don't gossip. It is often very difficult for people to open up about mental health challenges. If a friend confides in you, respect his or her trust and don't share more than they would like the world to know. Know that it is okay to go to an adult for help if he or she needs it. Change the subject. Listening is important, but sometimes so is providing some welcome distraction. All of your conversations don't need to be about your friend's mental health. Sharing what is going on in your life, talking about something you're both interested in, or maybe just taking a break and going for a walk or doing an exercise, dance, yoga together might make him or her feel good. But while we all want to be there for our friends, ये जानना भी ज़रूरी है कि कब आपको एक step पीछे लेना है. These are the things you do not need to do. Be available 24/7. ये ना तो possible है ना ही healthy. आपकी mental health भी ज़रूरी है, and unless you are a trained professional, ये impossible है. Putting yourself in danger to watch over your friend. Feeling guilty if things are going well for you. ये competition तो है नहीं. And life में अगर अच्छी चीज़ें हो रही है, तो that is not directly proportional to why she is struggling. So stop feeling guilty. Staying in a relationship that no longer works for you. We all love to be in love. लेकिन आपको अपने बारे में सबसे पहले सोचना चाहिए. You can end a relationship and still be supportive. Remember that you are never solely responsible for another person's mental health. You might feel responsible, and your friend might even be making you feel like you are the only one who understands and can help. But that's not true. There are professionals who have been trained in helping people with mental health, and sometimes, as a friend, the best thing you can do is step back so that your friend can start getting help from one of them. One final note on this subject. If a friend or romantic partner or ex is threatening to hurt himself or herself, or you because of something that you do, immediately tell a mental health professional or somebody else who might be somebody related to that person. That way, you are helping that person without really getting involved or causing any harm to yourself. माइंड ओवर मैटर का ये एपिसोड अगर आपको अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर करें और हमारे YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. हमें हमारी सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स पे भी फॉलो.